Hi, I'm Laura from Vet to Pet and this is Susie, and today we're going to teach you how to cut your dog's nails. Now I know this is something that's daunting to a lot of you, but it doesn't need to be. Particularly if your dog has white nails like some of Susie's here, you can actually see where you need to cut. Now I've cut too far, all my nurses have cut too far, it does happen. Don't panic if you do. A little tiny bit of blood that you can stop with just pushing a bar of soap into the end. So make sure you've got one handy and then you're all set. Okay, so first you'll need a good quality set of nail clippers. I prefer ones that look like this. You probably only spend about $8 on eBay if you want to go that way. You can remove this safety guard if you find that gets in your way. I don't find that it's very much use. A lot of people get ones like these that are sort of like a guillotine, so when you close them it comes up like that. I find they do tend to bend the nails, so they can be a little bit painful. So my preference is for these, but everyone else has got their own choices. Whatever you've got, you want a nice sturdy set. So when you're ready, you need to hold your dog or get someone to hold your dog. As you can see, the dogs have 5 nails on their front foot. This is called the dew claw. Now some of your pets might have had them removed. This is the main one you need to watch. Because it doesn't wear on the ground, it can grow quite long and sometimes even curl back into the pad. Now you're going to find white nails like this one much easier to cut than dark ones like this, because the white one you can see where it changes to that dark colour. So this dark colour here is where the part of the nail that can bleed if you cut it is. So if we cut further down like this, we're not going to hurt it. What you don't want to do when you cut is cut with your clippers this way. Try and keep them on the same sort of level as your dog's foot, because then you're unlikely to cut too far. If you were to go around this nail like this, you've got a big chance of cutting too far. When you cut, you want to cut it across this angle. You're unlikely to go too far. If you cut this way, you need to be really cautious because you could go too far. If you can see, I'm still well clear of that pink. In some dogs, it runs very close, so you want to avoid that if you can. Now, I prefer to do all of the clear nails first because they let me learn where I can go. Look at the shape of the nail. When I come across here, where it's still flat with the bottom of the nail, it's okay. So I can cut the hook off quite well. So these ones are quite nice because they're all white. I'm going to come in horizontal and just snip the white ends off quite simply. So sometimes coming from underneath is easier because you can see where you're going. So see, sometimes that's much easier to see where that white is. I'm still staying pretty horizontal with the bottom of these pads. Now, the back ones rarely need doing. I can take a bit off these, but they're unlikely to cause problems. Again, do your white ones first, and then take about the same amount off your black, and you're likely to be pretty safe. Now, doing them all in one sitting is probably asking a bit much of most dogs, so be happy to do 2 or 3. Now, ready?